guys, welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade. This is a sponsored video by COSORI. This is their brand new dual blaze twin fry. This is a 10 litre air fryer which can be separated into two 5 litres. This shows you, if you leave it as a 10 litre, that you can cook your meal in the one basket. I'll tell you all the specifics of it while we're actually doing the recipes. So what I'll do is just take this out of the box and show you it without the box. Right, so this is it unpackaged. This is how it comes. They also send a pair of tongs. With every COSORI comes this booklet, quick start guide, and it's got recipes inside. Anyone who's had a COSORI before will be aware of these booklets. All the cooking temperatures for French fries, the thickness, cooking charts. Also, this instruction book, I've literally just looked at this instruction book because this is in zones, different zones for cooking, and it is so easy to follow. We looked through it once and then we tried it, and it was absolutely as easy as that. So read the instructions, always read the instructions, and it's literally, that's one, that's the gram zone, that's for cooking in joule zone, that's all you've got to read, and that's to sync the cooking. It's as easy as that. So this COSORI is the dual blaze. Over here is the original dual blaze. This is the one, and the rotisserie next to it, that I've kept out of all the COSORIs I've done, because the dual blaze for me works best for me. So going back to the new one, so you've got zone 1, cooking 1 zone, then you've got zone 2, or you can sync them up, or you've got grand zone, which is the use of all of it with the middle section removed. So here you've got 2 crisper plates and your divider. I've seen and had previous air fryers where this rattles all over the place or it slips out. This has got silicone on it. It doesn't move once it's in there, so that is absolutely fantastic. And it's one big handle to pull it out. The dual zone's really good because it's got the heating elements. There's 4. There's 2 at the bottom, so it cooks from the bottom and crisps it, and 2 at the top. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a recipe to show you how each of the 3 zones work. So we'll show you how to cook in one zone, how to sync it up, and then using the grand zone. And I'll fill you in on all the other details regarding this air fryer whilst the videos are going. So here, what I've done is I've marinated some pork steaks, and I've used this Oxo marinade Chinese 5 spice. I can recommend that, it's absolutely lovely. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook pork in one side and my potatoes in the other. So I'm going to use the sync function, which allows you to sync one side with the other to allow them to finish at the same time. I'm going to pop my potatoes in the other side. I've not pre-cooked these at all. And like anyone using this for the first time, there was a couple of corrections with the cooking. You know, it's trial and error with everything, isn't it? So potatoes go in, and I'm going to season them up. Just spray over a bit of oil. So much healthier with an air fryer. No oil at all on the pork steaks. And this is the 2 baskets, and they're 5 litres a piece. So I'm going to set them. So I'm going to use zone 1, which is the potatoes. Air fry. And then I just put it on, as you can see, barely. I'm just moving them around. Now, zone 1, I'm turning them right down because they're more or less done. I'm going to sync with the other one in zone 2. See, I'm learning like everyone else does. And as you can see, the timers on both baskets, they work together because you've synced them up, and they will finish at exactly the same time. And that is how the potatoes on one side and the pork on the other came out. It's lovely. Didn't overcook. This is really good because it's got 4 heaters in it. So there's 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top, and you don't have to shake anything. My habit is to shake a basket. You don't have to. What I'm going to show now, and I will leave this recipe so I won't tell you what it is. It's for chicken fried rice. And it was done in the air fryer, believe it or not. I was really surprised. So it has what's called a grand zone. So you take out the centre part, which separates the 2 baskets and creates 2 baskets. And you take out the basket shelves. And then you've got this huge 10-litre area at the bottom. It is really big. The non-stick coating is fabulous. It's evenly heated. And I was so shocked at how well it did this fried rice. Like I said, don't worry about the recipe at this point. I will put it underneath. It was spacious, perfect for cooking large items or a whole chicken, a duck, easily. Lamb legs, medium-sized lamb leg, no problem at all. And I did 400 grams of cooked rice in this. It was a big amount of rice. And it was so good. I mean, I love COSORI. I mean, I've got the other 2 air fryers. But I was a little bit dubious as to if it could do this fried rice. So, let me show you. A quick spray all round. There's the chicken that I've marinated. And I've cut it into small pieces. And this is going to cook with the onion. And I'm going to cook it for 10 minutes overall. That is all. Obviously, you don't want to add raw chicken in with your rice. You could buy diced chicken already cooked. I mean, I've seen it in Iceland and such if you wanted to do it that way. But this, I like my chicken on the edges to just get caught, so it's got that nice taste to it. That nice, just slightly crispy burnt taste to it. So I'll put it on for 10 minutes on the grand zone, as you can see. And it's just counting down. I did turn it up for the last 3 minutes, just to get that caramelisation, that's the word I was looking for, on the chicken. You can stop this halfway through, adjust the temperature just to caramelise at the last minute if you want to. It's no problem at all. It works with you, with your recipes. So this is the amount of rice I've got here. This is enough for 6 people. I really wanted to test out the capacity and the non-stick of this air fryer, and I'm so pleased I wasn't disappointed. I personally don't have another brand for an air fryer. I just use COSORI. Another thing that I was worried about was the cleanup, the non-stick part of this. Again, like the other COSORIs, this was brilliant. Especially after rice. I was dreading it. Honestly. That's my honest opinion. I was dreading it. But you'll see. It's so easy. And it's more convenient than an oven. The non-stick drawer and the accessories are dishwasher safe. So that is fantastic. You can see I've left them up the top there. So I've stopped it. As you can see, just that little bit of caramelisation I wanted on the chicken. You can see it's not sticking. This was the test for it. So I cooked this for 5 minutes. And then I put the egg over it, but did not stir. So I'm just mixing in all that flavour from the chicken and the onions. Make sure it's well combined. I've poured that sauce over the rice. This has a lot of egg fried rice in this, guys. This is multifunctional and healthy. Everybody knows air fryers are so healthy. The adjustable functions and cooking zones meet diverse needs, using up to probably 95% less oil for a healthier diet and much tastier meals. Nobody wants their meals soaked in oil. So I'll put it on 5 minutes and I'm going to leave it. You can see it's just getting that that fried rice look. So I'm going to stir. This is 3 eggs. Probably wondering where the eggs were coming in the fried rice. And trust me, guys, this just goes in as is. But trust me, honestly. Back in. And you can see how easy it is to manoeuvre that big drawer, because you've got the two, that one big handle, but then at the side that you grab is so easy. And it's so lightweight as well. So, this is a plastic spoon I'm using. Please don't use metal on anything, really, that's got a non-stick coating. You can see that egg's been cooked into there, so you've got chunks of egg now. So I'm just making sure that it's all divided up and it's not stuck together. So now we have chicken and egg fried rice. I honestly cannot tell you how good it is. The dog's waiting. So I'm just finishing it now that I've just done that. 4 minutes and it's finished. Look at that. That is so good, guys. It really is. My Amy, my youngest, you all know little Amy. She had the biggest bowl of this. It was bigger than Steve's. She loved it. And that's how it turned out. The meat was juicy. The rice was not hard. It was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it cooks 65% faster and saves 45% of energy costs, enhancing your cooking experience without the high energy bills. A lot of you know I barely use mine now. My conventional oven. You do not have to preheat this. I am, but you don't have to. The reason I preheated it is because I'm old school. But I repeat, you do not have to preheat this. And I won't preheat again because there was no need to. The cooking time that I'd allowed for this pastry, I didn't need it all because it cooked it from the top and the bottom. So that was my mistake. And it proved to me just how efficient this air fryer really is. The instruction booklet, please read the instruction booklet. It was so quick and easy to learn how to do the sync up, use the grand zone. Now I'm using the bake function as well. I really was interested in trying out this bake function. So normally when in a conventional oven, I put my pastry in, baking beads, put it in for 10-15 minutes, take the baking beads out and then just brown it or crisp it. That's what I was expecting. I didn't have to do that. I was so impressed. I did not have to do that. After the cooking time, that whole process that I've just said was done. Even with the baking beads in there, it was so impressive. So I've preheated it, which I didn't need to, like I just said. It tells you you do not need to preheat. Again, I'm old school. Next time I won't preheat, because I trust that it will do exactly what it said it will do. So I'm just popping it in. And that's an 8-inch flan tin. So, Grand Zone, because I'm using both on bake. 180. See? And I thought it would take 15 minutes and then it would go in again. So I'm just showing you I've got it on the bake function, on the Grand Zone. And off we go. But you can already see, I was so shocked. Look at that base, look at that base, look at that golden base. I could not believe that. It was cooked, I didn't need to put it back in. The pastry had not shrunk halfway down the tin. It was fantastic. I was so pleased. So, this will be the filling inside of it. And this is such a simple filling as well. I did post some photos of how they turned out, the fried rice and the coconut tart, onto my community page, so people have seen them. And it was absolutely fantastic. So much so that Steve was panicking when there was a piece left, and I've had to order more desiccated coconut. And it is not like him, he's a savoury guy. So this does have the Wi-Fi compatibility with the app as well, the Sync app, and it will give you recipes on there, cooking instructions, everything you need on that app to keep an eye on what's cooking. Same as the other COSORI air fryers, it has that app as well. Don't forget you get the tongs, which is a nice addition. The spatula that I used for the fried rice, that is out of my COSORI Instant Pot. But something like that for things like fried rice would be maybe nice to if it was included next time they do an air fryer, just as like a customer recommendation sort of thing, so people don't use metal products if they were supplied with the air fryer, because once I've washed mine I keep it inside the air fryer, then I know I've always got it to hand. But having one of them strong plastic spatulas that come with the COSORI Instant Pot was so easy when it fluffed up that rice. So the filling for the coconut tart was that easy. That's it. That easy. So I'm going to put the jam in the bottom. Make sure you have a good layer of jam. Honestly, you really do need a good layer of jam because you've got a thick layer of coconut on top. Any jam which you like, use your favourite jam. And that's as easy as it was. I literally just popped it onto the base, on top of the jam. Made sure the jam was covered, that it was level. So I forgot to show you me putting it in because I'm a wally. So I did put it in on the bake. When you press bake, it'll give you the temperature. For this, use that temperature that comes up straight away. I think it's 160. I checked halfway through, and the top, because it browns, what you need to do is cover it with some foil to stop it burning. So I turned it to 165, and I put it on for another 15 minutes to finish off the cooking process. So with that foil on there, it stopped it from burning. Look at that. And I left it to cool in there till it was cool enough to handle by hand. And it was as easy as that. Look at that. I haven't had a coconut tart for a long time, and that brought back some memories of being at home with my mum and dad, because they always used to buy it on a Friday. So I do highly recommend this twin air fryer. Its quality is absolutely fantastic. I want to thank COSORI for their assistance. Their customer service is second to none. It was sent out super fast. They're always there and ready to help when you need them. The link for it will be below, along with the recipes and the timings that I used. And I will write a note on what I learnt personally as a first time user. And knowing now what I know, I won't have to learn them things again. So it's all trial and error with every new thing that you get. But yeah, this is such a good quality product and a new addition to my kitchen. So check it out, guys. Check out the link down below. They're just being released. There will be a what's the word? There will be a coupon, as there usually is when they release a new air fryer. So yeah, check it out. I mean, you can buy it, you can try it, and if it's not what you expect, then you can return it. You have the option to return, so why not try? Honestly. So thank you so much to COSORI once again. I am absolutely blessed that they send out these air fryers and that I can try them. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Thank you, COSORI, again for the collab. And don't forget to like, comment, ask me any questions in the comment section, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.